My passion is youth advocacy and criminal justice reform. Sometimes when you work within this type of field, you run into a youth that captures your heart. For me, that youth is Thomas. Thomas is 19 years old, and I've known him for almost 2 years. And recently, he was arrested and charged with a very serious crime. And again, he's 19. He's being held at an adult correctional center. He's not my biological son, but my heart grieves for him and youth like him. I started this defense fund to help Thomas and youth like him. Youth that have grown up in the foster care system and have been victims of abuse themselves, whether that's physical, sexual, or verbal, or all three, and somehow found themselves on the pipeline to mass incarceration. But Thomas is more than a troubled youth or whatever the media says about him. Thomas is kind and altruistic, and he desires to have a family. He always has. A defense fund can help to pay attorneys that are willing to do work pro bono. It can help to raise awareness about mass incarceration of youth. Many times, youth like Thomas are considered guilty until proven innocent. They're locked up before they're even tried. They are often dehumanized when they're incarcerated, and bail is usually set at an amount that no one can pay. There's always a lack of funding to retain a private attorney. So instead, the youth are assigned a overworked and uninterested public defender. Now, not all public defenders meet that criteria, but oftentimes they do. And also, the youth's victimization is not considered, or either it's overlooked. A defense fund will help us to begin to address some of these issues. It will help us to push the criminal system to raise the age of juvenile court jurisdiction. It will allow us to learn more about brain development and criminal behavior. It will help us to interrupt the pipeline.